My name is Jason Huff. I part of Wood Camp Farm. We're over at Larriland Farm today to check out some of the bees that we have over here for pollination. They've already pollinated apples this year and strawberries, and are working on blueberries and raspberries for Larriland right now. Just checking the general health of this hive, which is good. Queen has been in here. She's laid. All these cells that are all in here are what the queen has laid. She'll lay more than 1,000 eggs a day in the spring and summer. Outside of that ring is a ring of pollen that they have stored, and then outside of that is a ring of honey that they have stored. It's just got beeswax, just like a beeswax candle, that caps it. They cap it to store it, and underneath that is honey. The calmer that you are, the better that off you are, and if you don't dress up and all that stuff, you're a little more careful about what you're doing. So if you're wearing the gloves and the veil, you might not pay attention to the fact that you're crushing and mushing bees, and bees work off of scent a lot, and if you crush bees and start breaking things up and shaking them up, then it's going to release that scent that's going to make them more defensive of their hive and come after you. If they sting you, they release a scent as well. You know, if you mash a bee and it stings you out of defense and say, hey, you're crushing me, that will also release a scent, and the bees will be attracted to that and start stinging you where you got stung a lot of times and set the whole hive off very quickly. These are all queen cells. And as we tip them up, you can see that they're empty, and you can see there's like a little hatch there that she's already chewed her way out of. So this hive got away from me. It's probably has swarmed already, which means the original queen and half of the worker force has already gotten up and left. All these queen cells are laid to replace the queen that has left. There's only one queen per hive. So the first one or two will get out. They'll go and start killing the rest of the cells that are in here. When a bee goes out, if it goes to a strawberry blossom, it will only go to strawberry blossoms for the rest of that trip. So that way it's carrying the pollen and cross-pollinating the strawberry or the apple or whatever it decided to be on. What pollination does is make sure that the fruits are nice and symmetrical. Where this is smaller, it's still got the nice symmetrical roundness to it, and it's particularly true with apples and that. A poorly pollinated fruit, the fruit will be off in its size. It won't be that nice big round feature. So it's not that you don't get fruit, but you could lose 25% of your volume in the fruit if they're not properly pollinated, because they won't be as large and